Welcome to Tarot Tuesday, sprinkling love, joy, and abundance into everybody's life because you all deserve it. Hi, I'm Terri, your energy therapist, and I have your tarot and oracle card reading for the overall collective for the week of April 8th through the 14th. And toward it, once we get into this a little bit further, I do want to touch on the full moon in Aries that's coming up on the 12th. But we'll talk about that a little bit later. And I want to say happy birthday to everyone celebrating this week. Thank you for gracing us with your presence and bringing your very special gifts. So be sure to use them. So let's get into this. Let's see what the overall energy is for this week. I have cleared the energy, shuffled all the decks, and I give them a quick shuffle one more time before we pull a card because something just might jump out at us. Okay, so the overall energy for this week for the overall collective is justice. What have you been waiting to hear about? This could have something legal if that is going on in your life, or you're just waiting to maybe see karma in action, perhaps. But you will see some justice, or you will feel like justice has been done, or you've received justice in some way, and that could even mean getting the right raise at work, for all the hard work you've put in. But some form of justice is the overall energy for this week. So keeping that in mind, let's grab our tarot deck here and see how we can drill down on that just a little bit for you. Maybe we can get an idea of which area of life that is, whether it's personal, career, relationships, whatever that may be. And we have got the Magician. Oh, I'm getting the sense the Magician represents having all the tools and all the knowledge, all the resources that you need to do whatever it is you're on the road to accomplish. Okay, so I'm feeling like this Justice card is finally bringing you maybe the final touches, or you're going to be awarded or given, or you'll discover the rest of what it is you need to accomplish this next step, or the project that you're in, or whatever that next thing is for you. You will have all of the things, all of the knowledge, all of maybe the gut instinct that you were looking for to move forward and do what it is you wanted to do. But now you have it all. This week kind of brings it all together for you, which actually brings this full circle, being that we have a full moon at the end of the week on Saturday, because full moons are all about bringing it all together and wrapping it up. So this very well could be wrapping up for you or getting you those final touches by the end of the week. So keep an eye open, be aware of what that may be. And it always shows up in a different way than we think it's going to. It's never, the plans are never the way we make them. They come in the best way possible for us to get us to our greatest good. Okay, yep, and here we go. Now we have got the 10 of Wands. So it is wrapping up. This is a card of endings. It's a 10. It's at the end of the count, 1 through 10, before you hit the court cards. You're bringing that harvest home. You're bringing it all together. Wands is all about growth, development, usually in the area of career, entrepreneurship, things you have done on your own. And here he is. He's bringing his harvest home. You can see the village back here where he lives. He's bringing it all home. So whatever this justice is going to be awarded to you to bring all this together and to complete it, to put the final touches or to bring those last details together. I'm not sure if that's financial or just some resources that you really needed. Again, more wands. Here's the Knight of Wands. This is the bringing of. Knights are about movement and bringing things to you. And again, it's wands. It's fire energy. And this is bringing the information to you. And being that it's wands, again, I think it has something to do with your career, your job, entrepreneurship, something you're starting on your own. But it is coming to, and this horse is in a gallop. He's in a hurry. So this should wrap up. I'm getting right around the full moon when all of this wraps up for you. But there is some great information, I think, about your business, your job, your career, a career direction. Maybe you're getting more information on what direction to go with that career, or if you wanted to change careers, but all of that information is coming together for you. And this full moon timing is perfect for this too. It just all seems right. And here you go. You are your greatest gift. Your life's journey is your masterpiece. So this is a great part of your life. You put a lot of you into this, or you're wanting to put more of you into it, spend more time with it. But you are your greatest asset. Thus the Magician. You have everything you need. Listen to your intuition. He's pointing up and he's pointing down at the earth. As above, so below. You can bring this down because you are your greatest gift. Bring it down. Manifest it because you are your greatest gift. You can manifest you can manifest what you want, but allow the universe to do its job too, because oftentimes we limit ourselves in how big or how small maybe, or how we want to contain something. And the universe often has a much grander idea, something that you'd be much happier with. Maybe it will bring you more wealth or more fulfillment. So keep an open mind with this and allow the universe to do. So don't limit yourself. You start manifesting to bring it in. You can put it out there, but man, like I always say, throw that disclaimer on there. This or something better, so you don't limit yourself to the good things that are going to come for you. Okay? So you are going to feel justified perhaps in moving forward now, and maybe that's really what the Justice card is about. You can't somehow justify within yourself, or maybe to someone else, why you want to do what it is you want to do, or why you're doing what you're doing. And you will be able to justify it to yourself with reason. And it's okay. This is why. I have the materials, I have the resources, I have the networking. And then you'd be more comfortable or confident in explaining that to maybe someone who's giving you a little flack on that. You will see the justice in whatever way that spells out for you specifically with your situation right now. So it's all a little different for everybody. It's why it's a collective reading. And oh my God, here we go. This is the universe saying, I meant what I said. It is coming. What have we got here in this deck? The Knight of Wands. Hello. We just had the Knight of Wands. It is coming. It is being given to you. It's being brought in. This has got to do with a career or a job aspect. New business aspects, something along those lines, but it is being brought forth. So pay attention. This information, these details are coming. You've got two Knights of Wands in the same reading, literally one right after the other here in the tarot decks. So pay attention. The universe is waving the flag at you. Pay attention. Think about what that may mean, but don't limit yourself to how you expect to see that, because it's always unexpected in the way it shows up. This is definitely about your career, about a job, about an entrepreneurship. We now have the 9 of Wands. You guys, I cannot begin to tell you how powerful this is. This is something big happening in your job area, in your career, in your life's work that you're working at, because he is ready. He's standing guard. He's ready to go. And you are being asked now to be ready. You know, all the little wands are in a row. Get your wands in a row, okay, and be ready. Be strategically ready. Listen. Be aware, be mindful, because here it is. In the traditional deck, this is sometimes called the Wounded Warrior. But in this particular deck, he doesn't look all that wounded, but he's ready for battle. Okay, he is set to go. He's got his wands all ready. He's got everything lined up and in order. So the suggestion from all of these wands, especially the knights bringing in this information, and now we've got the 9 of wands, be ready. Knights are bringing this in, and you need to be ready. So take a look throughout the week to make sure, just within yourself, to be settled and confident, knowing that you've got what you're aware of and what you've had to work with, that everything as far as you can see, you've thought about it, planned it out, talked to people, whatever it may be. But to see, we've got a couple of them that popped out here, to see if you're ready to go, because the universe is coming with this and coming soon. Okay, so we've got a few that, actually we had 4 come out, which I don't usually grab all 4, but since they landed in my lap, tells me to pay attention. Okay, so now we have the 9 of Swords. You've got a couple of 9s. You've got a few progression cards in here. The 9 of Swords, the never-ending nightmare is coming to an end. The 9, again, at the end of the numbers in a tarot deck. This probably has felt like a nightmare to you in some way, shape, or form. Whether you couldn't get the information or you really weren't sure, whatever it was like, oh, make it stop. It's going to stop. But please open your eyes and realize that everything passes. Now that is going to pass, because the knights are coming with the information to wrap this up and bring you the information you need. We also have the 9 of Cups. We've got pairs, cups. Cups are emotional energy. It's ebb and flow. It's water. So go with the flow and look. He is so happy. He has won. Everything is lined up. Success is there. His little potion that he's put together, his drink that he's made, it is successful, and he's happy and joyous about it. So it's all coming together, and you're going to love the results. You're going to love the direction that it's going. But be mindful. Be ready for all that information to come in that the universe is sending your way this week. We also have the card of Strength right here. It takes courage. Who's going to stand next to a lion, for heaven's sakes? This takes courage and skill to be able to do this. So the universe is kind of giving you a heads up. All of this information and what you've wanted to do takes courage. And to have your plan in place, and it'll take courage, because anything new, you have that unknown factor. It takes courage to move forward with that, to try and move forward on a plan that you truly have no guarantee of the outcome, right? You're going in and you're doing the best you can with all these tools now that you're going to have and all the information. Go forth with courage and strength, because you know the Justice card, this is on your side now. You've got what you need to move forward, but hang on, keep your strength and keep going. You're headed in the right direction. And here we go with Wands again. Now you have the King of Wands, Court cards, and all in the same suit. This is about your career. This is the energy or the essence of a king. It does not necessarily mean there's a gentleman that's going to be in your life with this information, but there may be a mentor. This is the energy of someone who knows what the hell they're doing. And Wands, this is someone in your career field, or maybe someone that you met, or there's a mentor, maybe that you're following online even, that you're kind of following the advice and getting ideas from. Hang on to that mentor. You are listening to the right person at the right times, because you know you don't listen to it 24/7, right? So when you do tune in and listen, or it shows up on your feed, or you run into them on the street, whatever it may be, the timing is perfect. This is the right person, the right time, who can give you those right ideas or guidance along that new path that you're going to have in your career, your job, your new business. It's coming. This is all coming together that I can see in maybe it's a whole new job, a whole new way of doing things. Let's take a moment and say happy birthday. Let's pull a special birthday card for everyone who is celebrating this week. Happy birthday to you. And the universe's birthday wish for you this week is hunger. Don't take this the wrong way. Hunger. Hunger is vibrant because it's yang energy, and you're going after. You're hungry. Keep the hunger and the desire burning for what it is you want to do. The universe may feed you a little more of this hunger and desire for your next step, but the universe is saying, stay hungry. Go after it. Don't give up. Yellow card is all about vibrancy and life and excitement. Go for it. And intellect. Go for it. Grab that hunger and that burning desire and go for it. So happy birthday, everyone. You're getting a little kind of nudge with the hunger bug to keep going for what it is that you're looking for. Happy birthday, everyone. Have an amazing week. Have a piece of cake for me, too. Happy birthday. Okay, let's get back to see what else is going on with this career, this job, this exploding area of where you're going to go this week. We'll grab an oracle card or two here, and then we'll wrap up with the fortune cookie deck that Kitty's been looking over. We'll touch on that new moon or full moon in Aries also. Okay. Let it out, let it flow. Open up the heart to feel. All of this information that is going to be brought to you this week, details, whatever that may be for you. Check in with your intuition. How does it feel? One detail may need to come before the other because you need to feel right with it. Justice card. You need to feel right with it. So open up, feel all the feels that go along with all of this stuff that's coming at you this week. And then align with it, which suits you. I mean, even your daily schedule. You may not be able to align everything as it comes at you. You'll have to sit with it and feel it and figure it out for yourself. What in your life is the possible next step, and figure it out from there. Because our schedules don't always match, but you're being fed all the information that you need. It will be up to you to feel the feels and figure out how to make it all work together. Okay. And one more oracle card, and we have got stop looking outside yourself for the answers. Justice. You already know them. Here you are, validation for the Magician. You have everything you need. With the few little details that are coming in this week, you have what you need. You have it in you, in your subconscious mind, in maybe past experiences from something you've done that would be relatable to what's going on. Maybe not exactly, but relatable. So keep an open mind. Watch for that information in whatever form it may come to guide you on this new path. And there's a ton of information. I think you're going to get little hits from all over the place. Career, job, change of direction with the job, a new job that you're going to invent or create a new department at work, something like that. But it has to do with your life path, your career, your goals, your starting a new business. It's in that realm of job and career, but that's a broad spectrum too. Okay, let's see what Kitty's got to say, and then we'll touch quick on this full moon that's coming up. And of course, Mercury retrograde too. So for the final wrap up this week, we've got challenges. Take time out from problems or conflicts, or approach softly to avoid making matters worse. So with the information that's coming this week, tread lightly. Take it all in stride. Again, feel the feels and see how you can put it into place in your life with your situation right now, with your schedule that you need to juggle, and make it work from there. Pieces of the puzzle, guys. You put it together. But you will come to terms with it. Justice card. You will come to terms with it and how to make it work, maybe it's even you're trying to justify why it's okay to even do this. But you're going to find that within yourself this week. Exciting! So much exciting stuff. And the full moon helps with that. I made a couple notes on this because I'm not an astrologer, but I'm working on it. This is a full moon in Aries on Saturday, the 12th. Okay, so this full moons always usually are conclusions. It's come full bloom, it's come full circle. It's the endings, and yet new beginnings are just a little after that. So thus the job and the career blossoming and the fullness of details that you're waiting for. So it makes sense with all of these cards of the direction this week from the universe and the full moon on Saturday. Makes perfect sense. This full moon is in Aries. So you're going to feel a little more emotional probably. Thus the cups, getting everything aligned so that you can feel good about it. And you're going to have to keep some balance. The notes that I made here is that you're going to have heightened emotions. You might have more, especially with the information that's coming in, more aha moments. The light bulb's going to go out. You're going to understand. It's going to make the connections. Those pieces are going to come together. You might even find a little romance. And that, of course, too, can mean a lot of different things. It might be a new partner, but you might also fall in love with a new job idea, with a new lifestyle, maybe a different weightlifting regimen or a walking regimen. There's a lot of different things that you can fall for. That's the word romance in this, right? Because everything, when you start something new, it's kind of that honeymoon phase, and then it's keeping the momentum going. But something is really going to strike you this week that you're going to love and fall in love with and really want to jump into. The other thing I do want to mention is on the 7th, Mercury retrograde, it came to an end. Mercury goes direct on the 7th, on Monday. And But that doesn't mean it's over. We still got the shadow phases to get through. So through Saturday at the full moon, we're still in the real tight, strong shadow phase. You're still going to find, you're probably almost going to feel like Mercury retrograde isn't over because it's still going to be pretty potent energy. But after the 12th, from like 13th through the 27th-ish, it's going to get weaker and weaker and weaker. And you're going to start feeling more normal. Things are going to get back to, more normal of what they were in as far as communications, because that's what Mercury retrograde is all about. Communications, communication skills, devices, all of that sort of thing. So by the 27th, we'll be fine. But just know the official retrograde is over on the 6th. It goes direct normal on the 7th, but we're still going to be dealing with it a little bit in some way, shape, or form till about the 27th. So hang in there. There's light at the end of the tunnel. It's almost over. And again, I want to say happy birthday to everybody that's celebrating with this week. Thank you. I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much for joining me for the Tarot Tuesdays. It is so much fun to do this for you. I just love it. It warms my heart. If you find this helpful or entertaining in any way, please like, share. Somebody else may need to hear these encouraging words. Like, subscribe. That keeps the channel growing too, so we can reach more of you folks. So like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell too, so that you don't miss a video. And these very cool wands, Gem Me wands, Sherry makes these with love. They're all very specialized woods and gemstones. She can do custom work if you like. It's made with copper, very conductive metal to bring it all in for you. The link to her website is in the description below. So thanks again for joining me, everyone. Have an amazing week and take very good care of yourself. And I will see you next time for Tarot Tuesday. Bye-bye.